Insecure, season 3, episode 5. And this this episode for me, I didn't know how to feel about it at first. As I'm going through the episode, I'm kind of rolling my eyes, I'm kind of smacking my lips. I'm kind of like, yeah. Yeah. But this was one of those episodes that kept getting better and better and better and better until they finished with a home run. They finished this episode with a home run. And it just really goes to show the level of creativity that Insecure has. For those who do not know, I am the Black Guru. What I offer is sage wisdom. And like I said, tonight's episode, like I said, it just, I'm watching it. I'm just feeling, what's up, Poison? I'm just looking and I'm watching and I'm scratching my head. But the last 10 minutes of this episode, man, that shit was fucking, it was just funny. This was a funny fucking episode. This was pure comedy. I don't have no big, philosophical analysis like I normally get into. I don't have no deep breakdown because this wasn't no deep breakdown episode. This shit was just funny, and they ended with a fucking home run. Let's get into it. So we start the episode with Issa doing Lyft like she been doing, but she was picking up a bunch of white folks. So I guess she was lifting around white folks and lift in the white neighborhoods. So, she's out of work right now, so she's doing favors for Molly, helping Molly out while Molly's at work and things like that, running errands for her. So that's a thing. And Molly's still not taking the advice of her therapist. She's still at work trying to be the boss woman, trying to get her clout up at work. So we seen this. Now this is one of the funniest scenes. This is the first scene that got a chuckle out of me. When she goes, "Bitch, you don't see me right now? I'm a ghost." She said, "A ghost? I don't fuck with ghosts." I fucking died, bro. I said, okay, I chuckled a bit right here. This scene should have let me know I was in for laughs. I was in for a very comedic episode. Now, this is the part where I sort of disconnect, mainly because I'm a dude, and yeah, they talked about bed bugs as well. She was like, "It's in your imagination." Oh, that was so funny. Now, this is the part of the episode here that I just couldn't feel, right? Because it's kind of like girls' day out, girls' night out. Um, bitch this, hold that. And I'm watching this and I'm looking at it, but I'm not really feeling it because, I'm a guy. So that environment, I don't really feel the nuance of that environment. So I'm just kind of watching. Now, I did feel Molly. Molly was able to get off work a little bit earlier than she anticipated, and she pulls up and everybody sleep. And I can't stand that kind of shit. I can't stand going out and everybody sleep. I can't, anytime I go out, I don't like to fucking sleep. That's the last thing I like to do. Cause I can sleep at home. We could have stayed home if we just gonna sleep. I can't stand, I don't like renting places and getting rooms and all of this shit and everybody wanna fucking go to sleep. I can't stand that shit, me, personally. So, when Molly came and seen everybody sleep, I kind of felt where she was coming from. So, Issa wakes everybody up and lets everybody know in the morning, hey, we need to get dressed, we need to get ready, we about to go have some fun, we about to turn up. And the interesting thing about this episode is that it reminds me of how boring my fucking life is. That's really what it does. This episode makes you feel like your life ain't shit. Because they having so much fun, they kicking it, they partying, and it makes you want to go have a good time too. So they come to the pool party, and they get introduced to different drugs. Molly and edibles. So they turning up at the pool party. They starting to get fucked up. They drinking, you know. So here's who saved this episode. Here's who took this episode from like a B to an A plus. Kelly really saved this fucking episode because I was down on it. I was kind of just watching, and I'm like, But Kelly took this episode to the next level. Thank God for Kelly. Kelly was one of the Avengers tonight because she took this episode to the next level. I absolutely loved her this episode. She's always great. I wish we could get more of Kelly, but anytime we get her, she's always great. So I loved Kelly on tonight. We got a little bit more of this Issa and Nathan stuff, and I told you guys on last week I'm not a big fan of this Issa and Nathan stuff. I'm not a big fan of it. It's always kind of a little bit dry. Never really feel the chemistry with this. It is what it is. I'm not hating on it. Some people, you know, in my YouTube comments said that they did feel the chemistry. So I mean, it goes back and forth, but you know, I just really. Nathan can't act worth the shit. You know, I don't want to go as far as to say he can't act, but you know, it's just not. You know, it's not hitting on shit. This Nathan Issa shit is just not hitting for nothing. Yeah, everything is. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. I feel you on that. I mean, you good. Everything, I mean, fucking bullshit. Go back and watch that. Everything is a half a giggle, a half a smirk. You know, this look like he don't really know what to say. He's kind of thinking about what to say. You know, everything's, you know, yeah. I mean, yeah. Why didn't you call me, Nathan? Yeah. Why you didn't call me? Everything, the whole fucking shit. I'm like, come on. And you know, Issa's this fucking ball of energy. That's the thing. Issa's this like firecracker ball of energy type of person. And everything with Nathan is just yeah. Nah. Everything nah. Yeah. So I'm like shit. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, skip, next, move on. I can't fuck around with this. This is, come on, let's pick up the pace. So we get to Coachella. You know, they are there to see Beyonce, and you know, they're having a good time. My girl's trying to save their little spot so they can see Beyonce, but everybody sort of wanders off. Then they get trapped in the Ferris wheel. Oh, how romantic! How romantic! They get trapped in the Ferris wheel. And now this one shit started turning up. Kelly come back. White folks then took her spot. And they start boxing. They just go ahead and start boxing right in the middle of the fucking Coachella crowd. They start throwing down. Which I found to be absolutely hilarious. And, you know, Issa and Nathan is fucking in the Ferris wheel. No condoms again. They need to start. Come on with the condoms, bro. All this unprotected sex and shit, you know, y'all niggas need to start wearing some condoms around here. It'd be funny if Issa get her ass pregnant on this Ferris wheel. Because I don't know where he fucking busted this nut at. I mean, I'm just saying. Ain't no condoms. Y'all fucking on the Ferris wheel. He had to shoot off in her. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. So this is the scene where Kelly get tased, bro. I fucking died. Kelly took off running. She said, that's Beyonce. She took off running. And that motherfucking security guard tased the shit out of her ass. Oh my God, I was fucking crying tears when I seen that shit. Oh, that shit was so fucking funny. Then she rolled over and pissed on herself. Oh, at this point of the episode, I am dying. I am fucking dying right now. You know, this was the whole payoff to me. This was worth, you know, the whole thing to me. This shit was so fucking funny, Poison. Man, this shit was funny. So Molly's getting notes from work, things that she needs to work on. She's not at home to work on it. Everybody's fucking high out their mind. Everybody's doped up. Then they all kind of wake up the next morning, kind of calm down, kind of realize, that day is over. It's time to kind of recollect themselves and get back into the swing of things. This was interesting here. This was interesting because my girl is sitting, I forget her name, but my girl's sitting over here kind of depressed a little bit, kind of feeling like she's not connected to her friend. She's about to have a baby. She feels as if she's starting to kind of, go into a different direction, kind of starting to move on from her friends. And, I wanted to explore that a little bit more. She's kind of, she's about to have this baby, and Issa's telling her, no, we always going to be cool. We always going to be friends. And she like, I hope so. She's like, I hope so. Very interesting. I want to see where that goes. So now we coming to the bombshell. Now we coming to the atom bomb on tonight. I remember reading, I believe, Issa saying at the beginning of this season that Lawrence was gone and Lawrence will not come back. Well, she 42 faked our ass. That was a 42 fake because Lawrence popped his ass back up out of the blue. Lawrence is fucking back. And thank God, because this Nathan shit, I'm not, but I never did like this Lawrence shit. I never did like Lawrence and Issa. I never did like that shit. I want to be on record saying I never did like Lawrence and Issa. But Lawrence pops back up, and we end the episode right here with some distance between these two. They're finally seeing one another again, or they're finally in each other's space. But what does this mean? How does Lawrence feel? How does Issa feel? So that was essentially the roundabout of tonight's episode that makes it real. Yeah, no doubt. That was the long and short of tonight's episode. Like I said, really, really funny episode. It I won't say it started slow because I just necessarily didn't connect with it initially, but as the show progressed, oh man, it got better and better and better and better. It looks like a soap opera. But let me say something, because people keep throwing around this soap opera word as if that's some sort of diss. I never, because people say that about Power. It's like a soap opera. Oh, this is kind of like a soap opera. What the fuck do you think? I mean, what's wrong with a soap opera? There's soap operas that have been on TV for 50 years. 50 years. What's wrong with a soap opera? I don't get it. People, that's kind of like a soap opera. What's wrong with that? There's shows that have been on TV for 50 years. Soap operas have been on TV for 50 some odd years. Power is not a soap opera. Some people saying it is. There's nothing wrong with a soap opera. There's nothing wrong with drama. There's nothing wrong with relationship-based drama as long as it's, done correctly, it's convincing, it's compelling. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything doesn't have to be about Infinity Stones or, what do you think Game of Thrones is? What do you think Breaking Bad is? All of it's about interpersonal drama. So yeah, this just a quick review, just to stay on point. Tomorrow I'll be reviewing Better Call Saul, tonight's episode of Better Call Saul. Remember to visit shopguruhats.com. Pick up your latest Black Guru hats. I got the Living My Best Life hats, and I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. So pick up the Living My Best Life Black Guru hats, and follow the Black Guru on Instagram, the Black Guru on Instagram. Follow the Black Guru on YouTube, the Black Guru on YouTube. And like I said, this was just a quick synopsis. Interesting programming note. Insecure. My next Insecure review will be on Sunday night. Now that Power has ended, I can review Insecure the night that it airs. So I'll be reviewing Insecure Sunday nights, and then the Better Call Saul review will move to Monday nights. And we still have snowfall on Thursday. So we're on pace, y'all. We're doing the thing. Like I said, follow Better Call Saul was good. Interesting. Follow the Black Guru on YouTube. So if you ever miss a review, you can rewatch it on YouTube. Follow the Black Guru on Instagram so you can keep up with the latest. Like I said, visit shopguruhats.com. Like I said, great episode of Insecure. Absolutely loved it. Very entertaining, very funny. Not a lot of big philosophical pieces to break down. We can do some predictions of what we think is going to happen with Lawrence, but I'll take a more wait and see approach with that. And I'll catch everybody on the flip side. One love.